Before we got on, it was like LL. You know, he was a guy. He took us everywhere.
Yep.
You know, all of that. Not everywhere, but to Bobito and different places to rap. And then when I got on, it was like the whole wave changed. It was like, this is what it looks like when a nigga really get on.
Mace just dropped a bomb claiming Big L, one of Harlem's most respected legends, set him up back in the day. He said it calmly, no hesitation, like he'd been holding that truth for years. And when Fat Joe later came out saying he'd heard the same story, fans couldn't believe it. To understand the drama, you gotta rewind to the mid-90s. Before bad boy fame and shiny suits, Mace was just Mason Betha from Harlem, rolling with Children of the Corn, a crew that included Big L, Cameron, and Bloodshed. They were young, hungry, and trying to make it, but Harlem wasn't built in love. It was built on competition. Big L was the lyrical god of the block, while Mace was the smooth one, starting to attract label attention. Mace said the tension grew when jealousy entered the circle. One night, someone close to him set him up to get robbed, and years later, he found out Big L had a hand in it. The same people who were supposed to protect me were plotting, he said. That single line flipped Harlem history upside down, and Fat Joe backing it made it hit even harder.
I'm in the studio with Mace, and we see y'all all grew up in that same neighborhood. Jones 139th, all that, they Children of the Corn, they all from that McGruff, all that hood, right?
Yep.
So I see Mace, he's in the studio, I hang out with him. I think you was there, I think Cam was there. We was laughing, telling jokes all night, popping shit. It was just the best time. And the next day, I'm in the tunnel, right? So I'm in the tunnel, you know how we are, Jim. I'm in there 20, 30 deep, whatever. So L come over to me, right? He like, yo, Crack, I need you. I said, yo, what's up? You know, Big L, my little brother. Yeah. I said, L, what's up? Nah. I got to holler at these niggas, this and this.
It was like a week later, we found out that it was Big L. And that just messed up everything, because I'm like, yo, this nigga saying big time, bro. So they ain't kill her, like, that's why he ain't in my top 5.
What was it like going back over there to that neighborhood the same day, the next day? You say you left your car there.
Yeah.
What was it like having to see L or no L or without?
No, I ain't see the you know, the start standing on the other side. That's when he started standing on the other side of 39.
Right.
So everybody's like, nobody else knew why the was over there, but he would be like on the other side of the street. And I know niggas get mad when you tell these stories, but it's the truth. I'm not lying, nigga. I take a lie detector test. Me and L would get into it, and one time because you want me to tell a story, so I gotta tell a story. He started using a few of my lyrics, like different compounds that I was using. That's when you make 2 words rap at the same time. So I checked the nigga.
Not just words, syllables.
Yeah, syllables. He started using my syllables. I'm like, yo, L. So then Gruff laughing and all that. Gruff like, y'all need the box, you know?
Gruff is
Gruff
like a motherfucker. Gruff, that boy Gruff not aggressive. Yeah.
L looking like, what?
After Mace dropped that revelation, the internet went crazy. People couldn't wrap their heads around the idea that Big L, Harlem's golden child, might have crossed one of his own. But Mace stood firm, saying he had no reason to lie. He just wanted to set the record straight after years of silence. He said he always felt betrayed, especially because back then, he looked up to Big L like a big brother. Their crew wasn't just rappers. They were street connected, moving in circles where trust meant survival. Mace said, I loved L, but what he did changed how I saw loyalty forever. When Fat Joe chimed in, things got even more serious. He said he'd heard whispers about a setup back in the 90s and confirmed there was real tension in Harlem between Mace and certain people around Big L. That one cosign gave Mace's story weight, because Fat Joe been around long enough to know what goes down behind the scenes. Suddenly, people started rethinking Harlem history, realizing it wasn't just about music. It was about ego, trust, and survival in a city where betrayal could cost you your life.
Man, I remember Mace looked at me. Yo, he never trusted me again in his life. I was talking to him, but he was looking at me like he couldn't believe that shit.
So I take the watch off really slow. Chin like, hey, stop. Like, I'm taking it off like, I'm a nigga said, yo, it's taking too long. He put the gun on Sham, so then I take the watch off. I'm like, they got caught. That's what I'm really thinking. This nigga got caught. So then I throw the watch by the back of the car wheel, because I knew it was gonna bounce off. Pause. And when the watch fell, we just ran. But by the time we ran, the cops came from the left side, and before he can even pick the watch up, the cops had got the nigga. And then I'm like, man, bro, I just need my watch back, Sham. You owe me, bro.
Big L was never on your top 5 list. From
So then me and L start talking. The conversation goes super left, you know. And then next thing I know, I'm in a tunnel, and then nigga Fat Joe comes up.
So hold on, for people, not a tunnel, that's a nightclub.
Yeah, the nightclub, the tunnel.
Right.
So Joe come up to me. I'm looking like, and then Joe see me, and Joe's like, man, I ain't doing nothing to that. That's Mace, you know what I'm saying? That's something y'all got going on.
Right.
So
that's first, but hold on.
That was the first time.
But hold on, just so the audience stays on top.
Yeah.
Big L and Fat Joe was kind of in a clique together, Lord Finesse and Buck
Digging in the crate.
So
yeah,
it may have been something alluding to that, just for the audience that doesn't know why Fat Joe would randomly.
Yeah. So then he's running with Fat Joe. You know, he called him nigga. First he tried to talk to Party in him, but I knew Party in him. Cause I knew Party Artie.
Yeah,
that was my nigga.
Yeah, Party Artie. I think Party died, right?
Yeah, he died.
Party was nice. Party was nice.
In Wally World.
Yeah,
he didn't know I knew them from basketball, so it wasn't gonna go no further than that.
Old school heads started revisiting that era, pulling up interviews and stories from people who were there. They said Harlem in the mid-90s was wild. The lines between rap and the streets were paper thin. Crews like Children of the Corn were caught between fame and danger every day. Big L had street respect, but he also had enemies. Some folks say he was moving with real hitters, while Mace was more about business, smoother, less reckless. That contrast made their friendship fragile. Mace said the setup wasn't about money. It was about power. He believed certain people saw his industry come up as a threat. Once they saw I had bad boy attention, they didn't see me as family anymore, Mace explained. It wasn't long after that when Children of the Corn fell apart and Harlem split into different camps. Then tragedy hit. Big L was murdered in 1999. Mace said he never got closure. The beef just turned into pain. Fans say that's why Mace been distant about his Harlem past. Too much betrayal, too many ghosts.
This is a Joker moment, guys. So I follow him, and you know, we ready to catch rep for L 1,000,000%. He pulls up to Basin Becca, man. Oh, man. And I'm standing with L, and they grew up together, they brothers, and the nigga L started going off on me, and I felt like the biggest backstabber hypocrite in the world. I was hanging out with Mace the night before, and I'm sitting there like this, but you know, L the bloodline, digging in the crate, he blood.
A couple months later, we get into it again about something, and I think it was over a chick or something, and then me and this nigga Sham is walking to like 41st Street.
So just to put this story into perspective, we all children is parked on 39th Street.
Yeah, we all chilling on 39th Street every day. So 39th to 40th, 40th to 39th. So we walking up 40th.
So Mace is basically, I just want everybody to keep up with your story.
Yeah.
He's basically saying he's leaving that area, going somewhere else.
I'm leaving 40th Street. We got ices, you know, we just paid for the truck. All the kids getting free ice cream on 139th. They all got on Mace Day t-shirts, you know. So everybody's running up to the block like, yo, Mace is out there. So I parked my car on 40th and we just walking through the hood. So, and it was my first rollie I got, like iced out. This is the first one. So I get around the corner on 40th and I walk up 40th on 7th to 41st, and a Spanish just run out of nowhere like, yo, give it up, nigga. I'm gonna kill both of y'all.
And when you say both, who you was with?
Me and Sham God.
Jam God is the coach.
Sham is standing like where his stat is. And people that know me know, they like, yeah, this nigga Mace play too much, bro. So he kind of got Sham. I'm looking at Sham like, he don't have me, bro. He got the gun on you. No, we play basketball, so we pause. We communicate with our eyes like, yeah, about to run. Oh, I got that look like, yeah.
Right.
Yo,
Sham got the don't leave me look.
I'm like, Sharon got the look like, may stop playing. You know how Sharon may stop playing. So I'm like, I give him back the look, and this is happening in like 30 seconds.
Real time.
Fast communication. I'm looking at it like, this is my first role.
Yeah.
I can't
First
just
one,
get his one up like this. So then Sham like, he rubbing his stomach. That mean like, come on, don't leave me.
Yeah.
Pause. So I'm like, I'm gonna take this watch off and I'm gonna throw it, cause now the nigga done clacked it on us. We know he's serious. We didn't think he was serious first. Once he clacked it, I'm like, nah, I can't let him shoot Sham.
Now, decades later, this revelation hit different. Fans who grew up idolizing Big L feel torn. One side protecting his legacy, the other saying maybe Mace just told the truth everyone ignored. It's not about disrespecting the dead, but about understanding the messy truth behind Harlem's golden era. Mace said, I ain't trying to discredit L, I'm just saying what happened. Real life ain't always pretty. That line hit hard, because it sounded like closure, not clout. As for Fat Joe, he doubled down, saying he respected both men, but couldn't deny he heard similar stories from the streets themselves. And that's when people started connecting dots. The drama, the tension, and how so many Harlem legends lost their way before their time. Whether Big L really set Mace up or not, one thing's clear. That brotherhood they had wasn't built to last. In the end, this ain't just about one setup. It's about how fame and trust rarely survive together in hip-hop. Mace's confession reopened old Harlem wounds, reminding everybody that behind the music, there's always a price for success. And sometimes, that price comes from your own circle.